que celui ou celle qui n'a jamais eu un poster de Matt Dillon dans sa chambre se dénonce. Estampillé bad boy beau gosse à ses débuts, l'acteur a eu une drôle de carrière, faite de quelques grands films et de pas mal d'œuvres peu mémorables. Mais tel le phénix, Matt le ténébreux renaît une fois encore de ses cendres grâce à Lars von Trier et c'est une tuerie. Avec The House That Jack Built, le cinéaste danois fidèle à ses habitudes provoque, interroge, amuse et dégoûte à la fois et permet à Matt Dillon de livrer l'une de ses performances les plus dingues dans un rôle de tueur en série aussi flippant que jubilatoire.
Dear Matt Dillon, is it true that Lars von Trier told you about this character Jack that you couldn't play anybody worse?
Oh yeah. Yeah, I said to Lars, I said, this is a pretty bad character. And he looked at me and said, you can't play anybody worse than this guy, you know.
So how do you play the worst guy in the world?
Well, to play a character, any character, you cannot judge the character from outside and play it at the same time. So Jack is a sick person who has no empathy. I mean, a normal thing that most people have. So that was difficult turning that off, you know.
Jax wants to be an architect, so he's very organized in his way of committing crimes. Are you the same as an actor? Are you very forthright and logical in your way of approaching a character, or is that more of a mess and an instinctive thing?
One of the things that was sort of a mantra on the set was a slogan in Danish that Lars actually coined the phrase. He said, remember to keep it messy. To do things and say, hey, let's see what happens. It doesn't have to be perfect. And I think that's what made the experience special for me and enjoyable.
If you feel like screaming, I definitely think that you should. Call that screaming? Help! 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 Yes! Help! There's a murderer in the building!
I was afraid to watch the film, but I found myself laughing and feeling it was totally inappropriate for me and the audience to be laughing at some of the scenes. But Lars has a really dark and very funny sense of humor. But at the same time, there are some very serious things that he's talking about in this
Yes, he's
film.
kind of a philosopher in a way.
Well, I mean...
The way he talks about art and...
Well, there's that. There's all the stuff about art. So in some levels, the film is the story of an artist who's frustrated and can't come to terms with... He's unsuccessful in creating what it is that he wants. And I think that's the allegorical part of the story.
And as an artist, do you often feel frustration? Do you think you are offered enough good parts, or
No.
is a character like Jack kind of an exception?
Yeah, there's too many films that are made for the wrong reasons, and there's not always a lot of character development. And sometimes the writing is lazy, you know? And the thing that bothers me with the character more than anything is a lack of character logic. And I'm not talking about 1 + 1 = 2. I'm talking about, it can be totally irrational, but it has to be logical to who the character is. And it can't be just to serve a plot point, you know? And the character has to tell the story. The character has to take you through the journey.
How do you keep the pleasure of acting? Because sometimes as an audience, I see Matt Dillon in a cult movie, and then you seem to disappear.
I don't know. I mean, I don't consciously disappear. I like acting. I like making films. And working with Lars was great. You know, I made a film called Drugstore Cowboy that I liked. And of course, working with Francis Coppola. I'm interested in working with people that are really doing... I want to work with directors who have a vision, and that's all you can ask for. It doesn't always work out that way.